lot of people I definitely have to thank. Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Philochko here, and today we are going to have a lesson on using the word move. 8 different ways to use the word move. And all of these include just adding a word after it. Because a lot of times when you add a word after the word move, it changes the whole meaning. It basically gives the word move a more specific meaning, a more specific direction. Like to move out, to move in, to move aside, to move along. It's all different, and we're going to learn them today. So let's get to it. Here are the 8 words that you can add after move to make it more specific. Now the first one we have here is to move it. Now to move it has numerous meanings. The first meaning to move it is, it's a rude way to tell someone to go away or to keep moving. So for example, if I'm in a line and there's one person in front of me in this line and he is supposed to go to the cashier, but he's listening to music, and he's not paying attention, I can say, hey dude, move it, go, move it. That means keep going, but it's rude. Another way to use move it is to dance.
I like to move it.
To get down, to boogie, to move your body. All that is to move it. And the next one is to move up. What does it mean to move up? To move up, well, we can take it literally. The first definition to move up is to basically walk or move forward. But to the next definition, which is a better one for this, in my opinion, to move up means to be promoted in a way. So if one day you're working somewhere and you're just a cashier, and then the next week or month you get promoted and you become the manager, you moved up in the business. You got higher in position. You are doing a little better than you were before. And another example, if you graduated from high school and you're now in the university, well, you've moved up with your education. You advanced. You went higher. That is moving up. There you go. Let's get to the third one. And the third one for today is to move out. Now, what is moving out? Well, one definition to move out is to leave the place you're living to live somewhere else. So right now, I'm in my house in Brooklyn. I live here. But if I wanted to go live in Manhattan and not come back here, I would have to move out of Brooklyn because I'll be leaving this area to live somewhere else. And a lot of people, when they become 21, 22 years old, they usually move out of their parents' house because they want to get a place of their own. They leave the place in which they are currently living to live somewhere else. That is moving out. Another definition to move out is kind of what they use in the army. When you're at a place and you want to do something, you give them orders like, soldiers, right now, it's 8 o'clock. I want you to go get me a donut. Move out! And they will all march and go get him a donut. There you go. So let's get to the next one. The next word on the list is to move away. Now, some people kind of confuse move out and move away, but there are differences. Now, the first definition to move away basically means to get away from someone. It basically means to take your body to another place or area where something else isn't. For example, if I wanted to move away from the camera's view, I would do this. And if I wanted to make these fingers move away from each other, I would just do this. Like that. But sometimes, in the next definition, you can use move away in a similar way to using move out. So if I left Brooklyn to go to Manhattan, someone could say, oh yeah, Phil moved away, now he's in Manhattan. But we usually use move away when someone moves out of a general area that they're usually used to. So if me and my whole family live in New York, and I were to go to Russia to live there, they would say, he moved away from New York, or he moved away from America because I went to an area that we generally don't go to. Like that. Moving away focuses a little bit more on traveling a further distance, okay? So let's get to the next one. And the next one is to move in. This one's easy. When you move in somewhere, you're basically coming with your stuff and you're living there. So if I were to move in with you, I would come to your house or your apartment and stay there and live with you. That would be me moving in, entering a new place in which I will be living for as long as I can. Simple. Next one. Move, bitch. Now, this one is definitely Ebonics. This one is slang as well. You do not want to use this in school or at work, but I wanted to teach it because a lot of people know that very popular song by Ludacris called Move Bitch. And a lot of people also watch Breaking Bad, and if you watch Breaking Bad in English, you would know the word Jesse says all the time is bitch. Every episode, bitch, bitch, bitch. Every episode, that is what Jesse says. But you should not use the word bitch only with your friends and only if you know you're 16 years old. But what does move bitch basically means? It means get out the way. You are in the direction in which I want to go. Move out of my way. It is very disrespectful to say move bitch to somebody, but they will get the point. So you can only use this with your friends and maybe some close family members who are around your age. And it's not specifically used for boys or girls. It really doesn't matter. Move bitch just means get out of the way. You are in a direction I want to go. So let's move on. Let's get to the next one. And the next one is move along. This one is commonly used by police officers. Move along. Now, a lot of times people in America, when they see something happening, like maybe someone got hurt and he's on the floor, and there's paramedics all over him trying to make him or her better, and the cops will come and say, okay, everybody, move along, nothing to see here, move along. And basically what they mean by move along is there's nothing really here for you to watch. You should keep going about your day as normal. Don't stay here and watch this. It has nothing to do with you. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's almost a way to say mind your business and keep walking. So sometimes when I was in Russia, I don't look like most people in Russia. And sometimes guys or girls will just stare at me and stand there. And the people I'm with will say in Russian, move along, nothing to see. He's black, da я знаю, move along. And they're just telling them to keep going. So let's get to the last one for today. And the last one is to move a muscle. Now, people don't usually say move a muscle. What we usually say here in America is don't move a muscle. And what do we mean when we say don't move a muscle? It means don't move. Not even for an instant. Not even a little bit. So for example, let's say there's a bug on your neck, a fly or something really nasty, but your friend wants to kill it. But if you move when the fly is there, you do something like this, the fly is going to fly away. But what your friend would say is, Phil, don't move a muscle. There's a fly on your shoulder and I'm going to kill it. Ah! Now, I don't know how many people would just stand there, but I'm just saying. Like that, do not move. There's an important reason not to move. They might say, freeze, don't move a muscle because they don't want you to go anywhere. And that is our 8 for today. Hope you guys got it. So you know what that means. And that is the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you learned new stuff. Be sure to add me, vk.com/Velasco. That's me. And subscribe to my YouTube page to see all of my videos. I will soon be in Voronezh and Lipetsk. And we have some other cities that we're talking to. And there should be 2 more announced within a week. So see you guys in Russia this summer. I'm out. Oh, you know what the guy says at the end of the video.
And don't be racist.
So don't be that is his catchphrase.